is that your most important task in life is to fulfill your own potential. You probably think that this means to just achieve success in your careers. Yes, indeed it does. But I also want you to remember that fulfilling your potential is much more than that. It includes your potential to meet challenges, but equally includes your potential for caring, your potential for learning, your potential for sharing, and your potential for helping others. Let me first start with the achievement of success. My experience is that high achievement individuals have high aspirations, they're accountable, and they're action oriented. And high aspirations doesn't mean setting grandiose goals, but setting stretch targets and continuously raising the bar. Accountability means to hold yourself responsible with no excuses for meeting your commitments and being result oriented. And action orientation requires being quick, decisive, and proactive in anticipating problems. I have used the word stretch in context of achievement, and I do see this as important and key in everything you do. Recently, I came across the following beautiful lines from Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. He says, "Stretching sound is music, stretching movement is dance, stretching smile is laughter, stretching mind is meditation, stretching life is celebration, stretching devotee is God, and stretching feeling is ecstasy." To which I may add in a more mundane and down-to-earth plane that stretching your goals is success. You must have dreams. You may even build castles in the air. But give your dreams a foundation by using your dreams to define your goals. And yet it occurs to me that even dreams may have limitations. My feeling is that when Dr. Madhavan Nair was your age, he couldn't even have dreamt that he was one day going to lead India to the moon. I also suspect that even Mr. Narayan Murthy didn't know at your age that he was going to create India's best software company. So your dreams also need to be stretched as you go ahead, and they are limitless. At this stage, let me be somewhat negative and talk about failure. And I want to give you 5 major reasons why, in my experience, managers fail. One of these, in fact, paradoxically pertains to stretch, because I have found that there are quite a few failures due to overstretching, maybe to understretching. Remember that life is not just a marathon, and neither is it a sprint race. It is actually a series of marathons interspersed with multiple sprint races. Prepare yourself for the same, one step at a time. Don't burn the candles at both ends and burn yourself out. The second is fear of failure, and therefore an inability to take appropriate risks. Learn from your successes and your failures. A lot of people will tell you that you have to keep learning from your failures, but how many mistakes would you make? Equally important to learn from your successes, which is what all, I'd say, leaders, champions, you see this in the sports environment in particular. The third is the opposite. Complacency, which due to early success and letting success go to one's head, is putting self before the team and the organization. Remember that it is not necessary for anyone to lose for you to win. And it is possible to be very nice and very successful. It is not necessary to claw your way to the top, but rather be like a cream which floats to the top. Leverage and multiply your own output through your teams. The fourth reason for failure is that persons tend to be either good managers or good leaders, whereas you do need to be both. Too many management gurus, I think, have not management to espouse the leadership cause. Leadership is about vision, it's about motivation, empowerment, and mentoring. Management is about planning, measuring, deciding, and executing. These are not mutually exclusive, and a prerequisite for success is to be both a good manager and a good leader. Finally, the fifth and most important of reasons for failure, I think, is a mismatch between a person's skills and strengths and the requirements of the job. I think too many personal decisions are made on the basis of where remuneration will be higher and perquisites better. I think the right question to ask yourself is, what will I enjoy more? Where will I contribute more? I ask you to be true to yourself, and you will succeed. When you make your personal decisions in life, do them with your head, your heart, and your gut. I mentioned in the beginning that fulfilling your potential is not just about financial success, but also about caring, learning, sharing, and for helping others. Let me now address these aspects of fulfilling your potential. I say the caring is about respect, about empathy, listening to the other side. Caring is about creating win-wins with people who impact our lives, and our business as the foundation for sustaining caring relationships. Caring in a business context must include all the stakeholders, the customers,